Today, we're diving into loft living in Boston's South End. This neighborhood offers some of the best loft homes in the city, with beloved industrial features like exposed brick, soaring ceilings, oversized windows, and wide open floor plans, all set in one of Boston's most walkable and desirable areas. In this video, we are running through the 10 best loft buildings in Boston's South End, discussing the features, finishes, amenities, pricing, and location of each one. Make sure you watch until the end, because each of these distinct buildings offer some of the best options for loft living in the entire city. My name is Charlie Smith, founder of the Boston Luxury Homes YouTube channel and real estate agent serving the city and surrounding suburbs. Feel free to reach out anytime for assistance buying, leasing, or investing in the greater Boston area. Starting off strong, the Jordan at 481 Harrison Ave is a boutique, ultra-luxury loft building that stands out with some of the most expensive homes in the neighborhood. Originally constructed in 1913 as a horse stable for Jordan Marsh, the building was transformed and reopened as high-end residences in 2015. The exterior retains its original brick facade and historic proportions, while large steel-framed windows and private balconies were carefully added to bring in natural light and modern functionality. The building rises 5 stories and contains just 12 residential units, making it a true boutique property with only a handful of homes per floor. Residential units begin above ground floor commercial space, which allows the building to maintain an active street presence while keeping the homes private and elevated. The residences themselves are true loft style, with open floor plans, oversized windows, and ceiling heights up to 12 feet. Layouts are intentionally flexible, with most units offering 2 or 3 bedrooms plus a dedicated den, allowing owners to configure space as a home office, media room, or additional bedroom. Unit sizes range from roughly 1,100 square feet to over 3,000 square feet in the penthouse, with floor-through and corner layouts that provide excellent light and city views. Living areas are expansive and designed for entertaining, with wide plank white oak hardwood floors, recessed lighting, and in some units, gas fireplaces. Kitchens feature sub-zero refrigeration, Wolf cooking appliances, custom modern cabinetry, quartz countertops, and large islands that anchor the open living space. These kitchens feel contemporary and clean while fitting the industrial loft aesthetic. Bathrooms are spa-like and generously sized, particularly in the primary suites. Common features include deep soaking tubs, glass-enclosed showers, stone tile finishes, and double sink vanities. Every residence at the Jordan includes private outdoor space, most commonly in the form of a walkout balcony directly off the living area. The 2 penthouse units take this further, with large private terraces, some featuring retractable glass walls that blur the line between indoor and outdoor living and offer skyline views over the South End in downtown Boston. Residents benefit from a concierge, secure entry, elevator access, and a heated underground parking garage, which is exceptionally rare for converted historic buildings in this neighborhood. The garage provides direct, secure access to the residences and significantly enhances day-to-day livability. Prices here range between $1.5 and $6.5 million. Directly next door are the Harrison Lofts at 485 Harrison Avenue, one of the South End's most authentic loft buildings, housed within a former 1914 industrial warehouse that was converted to residential in 2003. This is true loft living and not new construction that was made to look industrial. The original masonry shell, oversized factory windows, and structural elements were preserved, giving the building a raw architectural presence that still feels intentional and timeless today. The Harrison contains 41 residences across 6 residential floors. During conversion, units were delivered as open loft shells, allowing owners to fully customize their interiors. As a result, no 2 units are alike, but the defining characteristics remain consistent. High ceilings, typically in the 12 to 14 foot range, with select duplex and penthouse units reaching up to 20 feet, expansive window walls, exposed concrete, visible ductwork, and wide open floor plans that prioritize light. Many layouts are flexible by nature, easily accommodating live-work configurations, gallery-style entertaining spaces, or home offices. Kitchens are fully open to the living areas and feature stone or granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, gas cooking, and large islands or breakfast bars suited for entertaining. Since each unit was individually built out, appliance packages and cabinetry styles vary, but higher-end finishes and thoughtful layouts are common throughout the building. Bathrooms are modern and clean, with walk-in glass showers, stone or tile finishes, and double vanities in the primary baths. Residents enjoy a large common roof deck with skyline views, seating areas, and grilling space. A small number of units feature private roof decks, which are very rare and command a premium when they come to market. Prices range between $850,000 and $5 million. Stay tuned because now the idea of loft living shifts into something much more unique, a conversion of a bank into condos. Originally constructed in 1917 as the Boston Penny Savings Bank, this building was one of the best residential adaptive reuse projects in the city. Designed in a Renaissance Revival style, the original structure features a monumental marble and granite facade, classical detailing, and a commanding corner presence at Union Park Street and Washington Street. What makes this building truly unique is the way its historic stone base was preserved and restored, while 3 modern glass-clad residential floors were added above during its 2007 redevelopment. The 5-story building was transformed into a 23-unit loft condominium with a ground floor restaurant. Residences here are 1 and 2 bedroom lofts that range from 800 square feet to over 2,000 square feet, depending on layout and level. The homes feature open concept floor plans, 10-foot plus ceilings, exposed concrete floors, oversized windows, and clean industrial lines that reference the building's commercial past. Corner units and upper floor residences benefit from back bay views and exceptional natural light. Kitchens have professional-grade Viking appliances, including gas ranges, ovens, and fridges. Cabinetry is modern flat-panel wood, often espresso or cherry-toned, paired with Caesarstone countertops, farmhouse-style sinks, and generous island or peninsula layouts designed for entertaining. These kitchens are intentionally open to the living space to maximize the flow. Bathrooms are finished with marble tile, custom dual wood vanities, and high-end fixtures from Kohler. Primary bathrooms often include spa-style walk-in showers with frameless glass, while secondary baths maintain the same material quality in clean, modern design language. Some upper-level residences include private terraces, and all residents have access to a common roof deck located above the historic structure. There is a secure, well-designed resident lobby and direct elevator access from the residential floors to the garage. Prices here range between $700,000 and $2.5 million. Now, just down the street at 1200 Washington, the Laconia Lofts is one of the most important and authentic loft buildings in Boston's South End. Completed in 2000, it was one of the first ground-up loft developments in the neighborhood and was intentionally created as artist housing, not a conversion of an older factory. What makes Laconia architecturally unique is that it was designed with 2 distinct faces. The Harrison Avenue side leans heavily into an industrial warehouse aesthetic, while the Washington Street facade incorporates a more vertical tower-like form that visually connects the historic South End and Back Bay streetscape. The building rises 5 stories and contains 98 residential lofts, along with a ground floor gallery and commercial space. Laconia Lofts was delivered largely as raw interior shells, allowing original owners, many of whom were artists, to fully customize their homes. The unit mix ranges from studios and 1-bedroom lofts to expansive 2- and 3-bedroom homes, with some residences created by combining multiple original units. Square footage varies between 750 square feet to well over 2,300 square feet, and in a few rare cases even larger. There is a mix of single-level layouts and duplex lofts, particularly on the upper floors. Inside the residences, the defining features are open floor plans, oversized factory-style windows, and high ceilings around 11 feet. Natural light is a major design element here, with many units featuring entire walls of windows and, in some cases, skylights. Flooring is most commonly polished concrete or hardwood, reinforcing the industrial loft aesthetic, though finishes vary based on individual owner buildouts. Living areas are designed as large flexible spaces that can accommodate entertaining, working, or studio use. Kitchens are fully integrated into the living spaces, often centered around large islands. Most units feature stone countertops, custom cabinetry, and stainless steel appliances, with higher-end residences offering gas cooking, wall ovens, wine refrigerators, and oversized islands designed for entertaining. Bathrooms commonly include spa-style features such as soaking tubs, glass-enclosed showers, stone tile, and custom vanities. Many units feature private balconies or terraces, some of which are substantial in size, particularly on upper floors or setback portions of the building. In addition to private outdoor areas, residents have access to a large common roof deck with panoramic city views, including Back Bay and downtown Boston. The roof deck is outfitted for entertaining and includes a gas grill. The building features a secure lobby with direct elevator access to the garage. Prices range between $600,000 and $4 million. Next is the 850 Lofts Association, that's composed of two buildings, the original historic warehouse at 90 Wareham Street and the newer ground-up construction at 88 Wareham Street. 850 Lofts at 90 Wareham Street is a warehouse to residential conversion that delivers exactly what South End Loft buyers seek. Constructed in 1889 as an industrial manufacturing building, this 5-story red brick structure was converted into residential condominiums in the mid-2000s. The architecture is industrial, defined by exposed brick walls, heavy timber beams and columns, oversized factory-style windows, and deep structural floor plates, elements that clearly distinguish it from the newer, loft-inspired developments. The building contains 60 residential units spread across 5 stories, consisting of 1 and 2 bedroom lofts. These homes feature open layout designs with minimal interior walls, making them ideal for buyers who prioritize flexibility and authentic architectural character. Ceiling heights are notably tall, and many units retain original timber columns and beams that run directly through the living space. Kitchens include granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, custom cabinetry, and open sight lines into the main living areas. The design is intentionally understated, allowing the brick beams and windows to remain the focal point. Bathrooms vary by unit, but generally feature clean, durable finishes, such as tiled showers or tub surrounds, stone or solid surface vanities, and practical layouts. 88 Wareham Street serves as the modern counterpart within the 850 Lofts Association. Completed in 2020, this 6-story luxury condominium nods to loft living through openness. The building contains 27 residential units, made up of 1 bedroom plus den, and 2-bedroom homes, with 2-bedroom residences typically offering 2 bathrooms and dedicated parking. Floor plans are efficient and thoughtfully designed, prioritizing livability and functionality over raw square footage. Residences feature wide plank oak flooring, floor-to-ceiling windows, and a clean, contemporary aesthetic throughout. Kitchens are designed with Caesar stone waterfall countertops, sleek two-tone cabinetry, polished tile backsplashes, and high-end integrated fixtures. These kitchens are intentionally central to the living space and act as a visual anchor within the home. Living areas are bright with recessed lighting and carefully proportioned layouts that balance openness with comfort. Bedrooms are well separated from the living spaces, and den layouts offer flexibility for home offices. Bathrooms are fully tiled and modern, featuring streamlined or floating vanities, glass-enclosed showers, and premium fixtures. Residents have access to a landscaped rooftop terrace, complete with seating areas, grilling stations, and city views. Prices range between $500,000 and $2 million. Now, Wilkes Passage is one of the South End's most successful modern loft buildings, and it represents a turning point in how luxury living was introduced to this neighborhood. Completed in 2002, Wilkes Passage was among the first full-service condominium buildings in the South End, bringing amenities like a 24-hour concierge, common areas, and shared outdoor spaces. The building rises 7 stories and contains roughly 159 loft-style condominiums. Architecturally, Wilkes Passage stands out because it deliberately contrasts its historic surroundings. Instead of brick and brownstone detailing, the building embraces a clean, contemporary look, defined by broad facades of glass, strong horizontal lines, and an industrial-inspired feel. The design prioritizes light and openness, which is why so many units feature walls of oversized windows, often close to floor to ceiling. Inside, the residences are true modern lofts, expansive, flexible, and ideal for entertaining, with high ceilings and wide spans of glass that bring in natural light throughout the day. Many homes were originally delivered with polished concrete floors, reinforcing the loft character. Kitchens are open to the main living space, with granite countertops, large islands, modern cabinetry, and full stainless steel appliance packages with gas cooking. Storage is generous for a loft building, and the kitchen layouts work equally well for everyday living or hosting larger gatherings. Bathrooms have marble or porcelain tile, glass-enclosed showers, soaking tubs, and many primary baths, and contemporary fixtures. Select residences offer private outdoor space, including balconies or expansive terraces, particularly in penthouse and podium-level units. Even for residents without private outdoor areas, Wilkes Passage excels in shared amenities. One of the defining features of the building is its large landscaped courtyard terrace set back from the street and elevated above ground level. This space functions as a private outdoor lounge for residents, offering seating, greenery, and a quiet escape from the city. Above that, the building features a rooftop deck with panoramic views of downtown Boston, Back Bay, and the surrounding South End. The 24-hour concierge and security desk anchors the lobby, handling packages, visitors, and daily needs. Prices range between $600,000 and $3 million. Just across the street at 1280 Washington is the Savoy, a boutique building completed in 2002 that stands out in the South End for how deliberately it blends historic preservation with modern residential design. The project preserved the original early 20th century brick masonry facade along Washington Street while constructing a new steel and concrete building behind it, creating a quiet architectural contrast between classic South End street presence and contemporary loft living above. The building rises 6 stories in total, with 5 residential levels above ground floor retail, and contains just 13 residential units. The Savoy is positioned at the intersection of Washington Street and Savoy Street, directly adjacent to Peters Park. The residences are almost entirely large format homes, primarily 2- and 3-bedroom layouts, with sizes that are far larger than typical South End condos. 2-bedroom units generally range from roughly 1,400 to 1,700 square feet, while 3-bedroom residences often exceed 2,100 square feet. The design emphasizes open concept living, with wide, flexible layouts that combine kitchen, dining, and living spaces into one continuous volume. Ceiling heights typically fall in the 9 to 10 foot range, paired with oversized factory-style windows that bring in significant natural light throughout the day. Many units feature gas fireplaces, custom built-ins, and long sightlines that make the homes feel even larger than their square footage suggests. Kitchens have custom cabinetry, stone countertops, such as granite or quartz, and high-end stainless steel appliance packages, often including sub-zero refrigeration, wine coolers, and Wolf ranges. Bathrooms include marble finishes, double vanities, glass-enclosed showers, and in some cases soaking tubs. Several residences feature private balconies or terraces, generally accessed directly from the living area. Prices range between 1.2 and 6.5 million. Moving north to 1166 Washington Street is the Gateway Terrace complex, completed in 2006, located at the intersection of Washington Street, Harrison Avenue, and Fay Street. The project consists of 133 residential units spread across 3 interconnected mid-rise buildings, each rising approximately 6 stories. Architecturally, Gateway Terrace is unique because it blends contemporary loft design with inspiration from London-style terrace homes. The buildings feature clean modern facades with extensive glass, subtle masonry elements, and a curved corner section that maximizes light and visual interest. The 3-building configuration wraps around a large landscaped central courtyard, creating a private outdoor core that serves as the heart of the complex. This layout allows many units to face inward towards greenery and quiet outdoor space, while others face outward towards the city streets, skyline, and neighborhood energy. The residences have 10-foot ceilings and industrial-style windows that flood the homes with natural light. Units range from studios to 4-bedroom layouts, with studios around 500 square feet and 4 bedrooms exceeding 3,500 square feet. Because of the loft design, layouts vary significantly from unit to unit. Kitchens were delivered with granite countertops, large islands or breakfast bars, modern cabinetry, and stainless steel appliances. Bathrooms have stone or porcelain tile floors, contemporary dual vanities, deep soaking tubs, and glass-enclosed showers. Living areas are expansive and flexible, with polished concrete or hardwood flooring, exposed concrete ceilings, and a strong industrial modern feel. The size of the windows and ceiling heights make even smaller units feel larger than you may think. Many residences feature private outdoor space, including balconies, terraces, or patios, particularly for courtyard-facing units and upper floors. Some penthouse-level homes include expansive private terraces with skyline views. The central landscaped courtyard terrace functions as a shared amenity space for residents and includes seating areas and grilling stations, creating a true extension of living space during warmer months. Prices range between $700,000 and $6 million. Now we are looking at one of the most unique-looking new construction buildings in the South End. The modern, completed in 2007, was designed as a contemporary interpretation of industrial loft living rather than a traditional Boston brownstone conversion. Seated at 255 and 257 Northampton Street, the modern rises 7 stories with 62 residences. Architecturally, the modern stands out for its interesting facade, extensive use of glass, steel, and concrete, and its deliberate emphasis on light, volume, and openness. Inside, the residences are defined by soaring ceilings, exposed ductwork, and floor-to-ceiling windows that flood the homes with natural light and reinforce the loft aesthetic. Floor plans are 1 and 2 bedroom layouts, ranging from 800 to 1,300 square feet, with open concept living, dining, and kitchen areas designed for flexibility and entertaining. Kitchens are fully integrated into the main living spaces and feature stone marble countertops, sleek custom cabinetry, and stainless steel appliance packages, including gas ranges and modern ventilation. The overall look is clean, contemporary, and intentionally understated to let the scale of the space speak for itself. The bathrooms continue the modern theme, with spa-like finishes, glass-enclosed showers, and minimalist fixtures. Bedrooms are generously sized, and many units include bonus alcoves or flex spaces, suitable for home offices, something buyers increasingly value. Most residences include private balconies or terraces, and the building offers shared rooftop decks, designed as landscaped lounge spaces with grilling areas and skyline views. Prices range between $700,000 and $1.5 million. Lastly, on today's list, we have 27 Wareham Street, another true loft condominium building completed in 2000. This modern structure feels authentic to the south of Washington's artistic and industrial roots rather than a generic condo building. The building rises 5 stories and contains 30 units. Inside the residences, ceiling heights are a defining feature, ranging from 12 to 16 feet, immediately establishing a loft feel. Floor plans are open concept, with living, dining, and kitchen areas flowing together in one large volume, rather than separated rooms. Structural elements are intentionally visible in many homes, including exposed beams, ductwork, and columns, reinforcing the industrial aesthetic. Flooring is commonly polished concrete, though some owners have installed wide plank hardwood. Kitchens were designed with custom wood cabinetry, quartz countertops, and professional-grade stainless steel appliances. High-end brands like Sub-Zero and Wolf are common in upgraded units. Islands are typical, providing casual seating and additional storage. Primary baths in larger units include double vanities, walk-in glass showers, and high-quality tile finishes. Secondary baths and powder rooms are equally well finished, with modern fixtures and durable materials that align with the building's urban luxury positioning. Bedrooms are generously sized and easily accommodate king-sized beds. Many homes include private balconies, and the penthouse residences are especially notable for their private roof decks, some spanning well over 1,000 square feet. These decks are typically finished with wood decking, glass railings, and city views that extend towards Back Bay and downtown. In addition to private outdoor areas, residents also have access to a shared roof deck equipped with seating and a grill, offering another option for entertaining or relaxing outdoors. From an amenities standpoint, owners have a small on-site fitness room and a large, well-appointed lobby. Prices range between $800,000 and $1.9 million. In conclusion, if you're looking for a home that's unique with volume, character, light, and location, these South End Lofts deliver every time. These buildings aren't just places to live. They're designed for people who value openness, creativity, and lifestyle. Artists, entrepreneurs, design-conscious professionals, families who need space, or downsizers looking for style and walkability. When you choose the South End, you're steps away from award-winning restaurants, local boutiques, farmers markets, and galleries. Whether you work in the financial district, Seaport, or Back Bay, you can walk to it all.
If you're thinking about making a move to Greater Boston, whether buying, renting, or investing, I'd love to be your resource. Again, my name is Charlie Smith, and I specialize in helping my clients navigate Boston's luxury real estate market. Feel free to reach out anytime, and if you enjoyed this video, please let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on Boston real estate, luxury homes, and property tours.